Hello, my amazing friends. It's me, Mrs. Puzzle Piece, where every piece matters, especially you. Today we are talking about something very special. Today we are talking about your puzzle piece. Did you know the whole world is like a giant puzzle? A puzzle made of billions and billions of people? Every person is a piece of that puzzle. Some puzzle pieces are bright. Some puzzle pieces are quiet. Some puzzle pieces are shaped a little differently. And that is exactly what makes puzzles beautiful. Because if every piece looked the same, the puzzle would never work. Some children think being different means something is wrong. But that is not true. Different simply means your puzzle piece is unique. Different means your brain sees the world in its own special way. And the world needs that. Children with autism often notice things other people miss. They see tiny details. They think deeply about the things they love. Some autistic children have incredible memories. Some have powerful imaginations, and some have hearts that are full of kindness. Those are not problems. Those are gifts. Sometimes the world can feel confusing. Sometimes noises are too loud. Sometimes people do not understand how your brain works. And sometimes that can make you feel like you do not fit. But I want you to hear something very important today. You do belong. You belong in this world. You belong in this puzzle. And your puzzle piece is needed. Think about a puzzle with one missing piece. It would never feel complete. The picture would always feel unfinished. That is why every single piece matters. And that includes you. Your thoughts matter. Your feelings matter. Your ideas matter. The way you see the world matters. Some children grow up to invent things. Some grow up to help people. Some grow up to create beautiful art. And some grow up to change the world in quiet but powerful ways. But every amazing future begins the same way, by believing that your puzzle piece belongs. And today, Mrs. Puzzle Piece wants you to remember something very important. The world needs your puzzle piece. And something very beautiful happens when every puzzle piece is placed where it belongs. The picture becomes clearer. The colors start to connect. And the whole puzzle begins to make sense. The world works the same way. When every person is allowed to be themselves, when every mind is allowed to think in its own way, the world becomes a more interesting place, a kinder place, and a more creative place. Some children notice patterns that other people miss. Some children can focus deeply on the things they love. Some children care so deeply about fairness and kindness. And some children feel emotions in very strong and meaningful ways. Those qualities are powerful. They help the world grow. They help new ideas appear. And they help people understand each other better. Sometimes, when something is different, people need time to learn about it. They need time to understand. And that is okay. Because learning about differences helps everyone grow. There are people in this world who will celebrate your puzzle piece. There are teachers who will notice your strengths. There are friends who will appreciate the way your mind works. And there are people who will feel happy that you are exactly who you are. Your puzzle piece brings something to the world that nobody else can bring. Nobody else has your exact thoughts. Nobody else has your exact imagination. And nobody else has your exact heart. And that is why your puzzle piece is so important. Every idea you have, every kind thing you do, and every way you see the world adds another beautiful piece to the puzzle of life. And that puzzle would not be complete without you. Now, I want you to imagine something with me. Imagine the whole world as one giant puzzle. A puzzle bigger than any puzzle you have ever seen. It stretches across every country. It stretches across every city. And it stretches across every home. And every single person in the world is one piece of that puzzle. Some puzzle pieces are bright and colorful. Some puzzle pieces are quiet and gentle. And some puzzle pieces have shapes that are very unique. But every single one of them belongs. And every single one of them helps complete the picture. Sometimes children feel like they are different. Sometimes they feel like their puzzle piece does not fit. But puzzles are not made with identical pieces. They are made with many different shapes, many different colors, and many different designs. And that is what makes the final picture so beautiful. If every piece looked the same, the puzzle would never work. It would never connect, and the picture would never appear. So differences are not mistakes. Differences are what make puzzles possible. Your brain may work differently. You may learn in your own way. You may notice things that other people do not notice. You may think deeply about things you love. And those are powerful gifts. Some people grow up to invent things. Some people grow up to help others. And some people grow up to change the world in ways nobody expected. Many of those people were different too. They had minds that worked in unique ways. They had ideas that others did not see yet. And those ideas helped make the world better. So if you ever feel different, if you ever feel like you do not belong, I want you to remember something Mrs. Puzzlepiece believes with her whole heart. The world is a giant puzzle, and the puzzle is still being built. New pieces are being added every day, and your piece is one of those pieces. Your kindness belongs in the puzzle. Your creativity belongs in the puzzle, and your wonderful brain belongs in the puzzle. The world needs people who think differently. The world needs people who care deeply. And the world needs people who see things in their own unique way. Because those are the people who help the puzzle grow. So never believe the idea that you are too different. Never believe the idea that you do not belong. Because the truth is something much more powerful. The world is not complete yet, and it will never be complete without your puzzle piece. If you liked learning with me, ask a grown-up to like, follow, and subscribe to Mrs. Puzzlepiece, because every piece matters, especially you. And remember, you are special. You are smart. You are amazing. You make me proud. I love you just the way you are. I am here for you, always and forever.